Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Sommer here to talk about moles to grams conversions. So in this lesson, your goal is to convert from moles of a substance to grams of that same substance using the molar mass. A real-world stoichiometry problem. In this example, bakers goes from moles quantity of eggs to grams. So bakers often use mass to create delicious desserts. This allows for more accurate ratios of ingredients. For example, a baker would need to know how many eggs it takes to have 400 grams of egg white. Most recipes call for eggs to be room temperature before using. If a baker takes out too many eggs, they run the risk of having extra eggs sitting out at room temperature, which can increase the risk of salmonella. If they take out too few eggs, they won't have enough eggs at the right temperature when they need to use them. Remember counting the molar mass. You multiply the number of atoms by the mass from the periodic table. So remember to use that the 2 decimal periodic table that is posted in the Google Sites for our classroom, as well as your Google Classroom. It is posted in there as well. And then H2O has 1.01 times 2, 2.02, oxygen's 1 times 16, and then you add them together and you get 18.02. And your unit is grams per 1 mole. So what is the conversion factor between moles and mass? So 1 mole is equal to the molar mass. So 1 molar mass in grams over 1 mole, or 1 mole over the molar mass. So the definition of molar mass is the amount of 1 mole of an element the amount 1 mole of an element or molecule weighs in grams. So that means before you set up your railroad tracks, you need to first calculate the molar mass for the substance you are using in the problem. And these are 4 ones where you're going from the mass of something to the moles of something of the same substance. So let's try one. Converting from moles to mass. So how many grams are in 8.2 moles of calcium fluoride? So the molar mass of calcium fluoride is 40.08 for calcium plus 2 times 19 for fluoride equals 78.08 grams per 1 mole. And this is of calcium fluoride. So then what are we starting with? We started with 8.2 mole CaF2. So the conversion factor that we need to use, we want to put if we're starting with moles out here, we want to put 1 mole of CaF2 on the bottom, and we will put the 78.08 grams part of our conversion factor on the top. And then when we do the math, our moles cancel, and we're left with 8.2 times 78.08 equals 640.26 grams CaF2. So just a note that in a majority of these problems on your mastery checks and in your learning experience and on your test, it's going to ask you to round to 2 decimal places. So in my calculator, the answer that I got was 640.256. I had to round, because I wanted to 2 decimal places, round that number. You try. How many grams are in 3.2 moles of lithium sulfide? So first we have to calculate the molar mass of lithium sulfide. So the molar mass of lithium sulfide is 45.95 grams per 1 mole. The next step is we need to write down what we started with. So we started with what we were given, 3.2 mole Li2S. And since we're going to go from moles to grams, our 1 mole of our conversion factor molar mass is on the bottom. And then our mass, 45.95 grams Li2S, is on the top. Then these will cancel. We're left with 3.2 times 45.95. It equals 147.04 grams Li2S.